We're Tap and we're in Grand Turk on an 8-day cruise on the Carnival Magic. So come along with us as we rent a golf cart to explore this beautiful island. Tonya, Alexis, and Pete here, and thanks for watching. In this video, we're on Grand Turk of the Turks and Caicos Islands, on the second port of our 8-day cruise on the Carnival Magic out of Miami. We spent the previous night in Orlando and parked at the port of Miami. To see our embarkation video, please click on the link above. From Miami, our first port of this 8-day cruise was Princess Cays, a private resort in the Bahamas owned by the Carnival Corporation, before our second port of Grand Turk of the Turks and Caicos. To see our day at Princess Cays, please click on the link above. Our arrival time in Grand Turk wasn't until 11:30, so that gave us time to sleep in and get some breakfast. The arrival at Grand Turk is one of the best port arrivals, so I just had to film us coming in. We were finally given the okay to leave the ship at 11:30, so we made our way down to Deck 0 to disembark. Grand Turk is part of the Turks and Caicos Islands, a British overseas territory consisting of over 40 main islands and 62 very small cays. The Grand Turk Cruise Center can hold 2 cruise ships a day and is located at the southern end of the 7 square mile island. As you leave the ships, you walk down the pier towards the duty-free shops in the big orange building. This port has a huge free pool, tons of shoreline with chairs to rent, lots of shopping and restaurants, and the largest Margaritaville in the Caribbean. We rented a golf cart with Paradise carts. To get to their location, you walk a little over 1,000 feet through the large parking lots in the port, down a path to the left of the port gate, outside the port where several companies rent golf carts and ATVs. We previously rented with them on a 2019 cruise, so about 3 months before this cruise, I emailed them to reserve and pay for the rental. For $150 plus tax, we rented a 6-seat gas golf cart so all 4 of us could face forward. After confirming the reservation and going over the rules and policies, we were on the road. And since this is a British territory, we had to be reminded to drive on the left side of the road. As we left the Paradise Carts location just outside the gate, we headed north, passing the government complex, Governor's Beach, and the Grand Turk Airport to the Grand Turk sign. Leaving the Grand Turk sign and airport, we drove through the Palm Grove neighborhood and got our first real view of the amazing water at the end of James Street, just south of the Osprey Beach Hotel.
This looks familiar. Wow. You ready?
Leaving the beach, we drove north towards the capital of the Turks and Caicos, Cockburn Town, to find some good conch salad. We parked at a parking lot across from John's Ocean View Bar and Restaurant and walked south to the little shops and restaurants near the Turks and Caicos National Museum. We found a place called Barbie's Bar and Restaurant, and I ordered 2 servings of conch salad for my mom and I. After eating, we walked back to the golf cart to continue our way north to the lighthouse. But when we got back to the cart, it wouldn't start.
Our golf cart died. They're sending someone else to come help us. So we're just kind of stuck here for a little bit until they come back.
But a nice local man stopped to help us, and the culprit ended up being a loose battery terminal connection. So once we got the cart started again, we went north to an old favorite of ours, Pillory Beach. Pillory Beach used to be a beautiful dive resort called Bohio, but it has since fallen into disrepair. We left Pillory Beach and intended for our next stop to be the lighthouse, but we got a little lost. But we finally made it to Lighthouse Road, the only road that goes to the north end of the island. Once on Lighthouse Road, we headed north to the lighthouse. Fabricated in England, the Grand Turk Lighthouse was built in 1852 and is the only lighthouse in all of the Turks and Caicos Islands. It was $3 a person to enter, where you can see the old lightkeeper's house, a small snack and gift shop, and some amazing cliffs overlooking the Grand Turk's incredible water, which meant some amazing drone footage. We spent about 30 minutes exploring the area around the lighthouse and headed back towards the cruise center and to Governor's Beach. But before arriving at Governor's Beach, we stopped at a small market to get some snacks and drinks. Leaving the food market, we continued south to Governor's Beach. Governor's Beach has become more crowded over the years with lots of vendors and chairs for rent. So to get away from the crowds, we walked a couple hundred yards north to have a section of ourselves.
Stink, Alexis?
I've done nothing all day and I'm exhausted. That's what I think.
And now we can relax for a little bit. So, we have made it to Pillory Beach. Rented a golf cart today. Had a little snafu with the electrical. Got it fixed though. And made our way up to the lighthouse. Here's Mom.
Hi.
Hey, Mom. So now we're just relaxing here at Pillory. I'm sorry, this is Governor's Beach, not Pillory Beach. And you see the ships behind us. And overall had a great day, except for the golf cart.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
But it's okay. It's been pretty decent. It's November and it's has not been overly hot, but this cool water helps. So it's about 3:30 now. I think the ship is leaving at 6, so I think we're gonna leave here a little bit and head back to the ship and head on down to Aruba, Curacao.
Being so close to the cruise ships, I just had to fly the drone. At around 4:30, we packed up our stuff and drove back to Paradise Carts in the cruise center to return the cart because the ship was due to leave at 6:30. When you pick up the golf cart, Paradise Carts ask you to either fill up the cart with gas upon return or giving them some cash. So to avoid stopping at a gas station, I decided to give them $20 for gas. So for the entire day, we drove over 15 miles from the south end to the north end of Grand Turk and back. We left port at around 12 p.m. and returned around 5 p.m. If you love food as much as we do, click on the link above to see everything we ate on our 8-day cruise.